TxStampin Sharon. I am bringing you a little sneak peek of some new products that are coming out in January with Stampin' Up. I love playing with new stuff, and I have some tips and tricks to share with you as well. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I invite you to hit the subscribe button below. Speaking of below, in the description box below, you will find information about my website, my blog, and ways to contact me. Let me show you what I've got. On today's video, I'm giving you a little sneak peek of some of the goodies inside of the new mini catalog starting January 3rd, 2020. And I can't show you what's inside. I would love to, but I can't. But I also want to mention, also starting on January 3rd, anytime you purchase $50 or more, whether it's what I'm showing you or just some cardstock, envelopes, you'll get to shop from the Celebration catalog as well. And this lasts until the end of March 2020. So I thought before I cut into all of this and started cutting up paper and everything, I would introduce you to the Tropical Oasis Suite. Okay, so of course we have these beautiful flowers, and I cannot wait to color those. But I so love Our Friendship is Timeless, and the fact that they combine different fonts. Rest and relax, you deserve it, thank you, hello, may your birthday be memorable. This can cover a lot of occasions. Then we have the coordinating dies. Look at that fun pineapple. Can't wait to play with it. We have some real red card. We have some real red ribbon that will just go beautiful with the designer series paper. We have some cute little trinkets. There's a little guitar, there's a flower, there's a pineapple, there's some leaves. Super fun. And then we have the Memories and More kit. I was super excited that I ordered this because, see you soon. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, that might be perfect. I'm going to show you why in just a minute. Okay. So here's some more. And of course they are double-sided. Oh, look at that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Not too big. Okay. I just can't wait to show you what I have up my sleeve with this. So then we have some self-adhesive die stickers. Okay. Very thick, nice quality. So we have 4 sheets of those. And then we have some 4x6 cards that can be used in the albums, but the best is yet to come. But you can also trim them down to fit on a card, okay? Oh, that matches the paper. All right, let me show you why I'm excited. So a couple years ago, I earned a trip with Stampin' Up to Hawaii. And I bought this cute little frame. See something missing? I don't know what happened to it. I have looked everywhere. I can't find it. So I'm going to use one of these Memories and More and cut it out and just, oh, let's go to the beach. Wonder if that'll fit. I don't know. I'll have to see. But cut out something so that I fix that frame. See why I'm excited? Okay, let's look at the designer series papers. As you know, they're double-sided. Print on one side, plain on the other. I love the brown. Look at that. Super pretty. So before I cut into it, I thought I would show it to you. I have heard several of you tell me that seeing it this way helps. Now, this is called the Tropical Oasis Designer Series paper. It helps you see it better than just the picture in the catalog. Although I do love how Stampin' Up does the catalogs now. Here is the card that we're going to make today. And I really wish I could open up the catalog and show you, because when you get the Stampin' Up catalogs, sometimes I just look at what the artist did, and then I change it up a bit just to kind of help get the creative juices flowing. And that's what I did with this card. So here is the stamp set, Timeless Tropical, and then here are the dies in the tropics. When you purchase these together, you save 10%. Favorite. I also pulled in my favorite, the stitched rectangle dies. I'll be using Grapefruit Grove and Pool Party as my inks. And then for my markers, I'm using Old Olive and Early Espresso. I have my Whisper White Thick, that is 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored and folded at 5 1/2. I have a pretty large scrap piece of Whisper White. And then I cut out, oh, that is so fun. Anyway, I cut out the Designer Series paper using the stitched rectangle dies. I have a piece of Pool Party that I'll be using for my banner. And then here is a super fun new embossing folder that I embossed my Daffodil Delight with. The embossing folder's name is Coastal Weave. Perfect. You know, I earned a trip to Maui in July with Stampin' Up, and I can't wait to make my Memories and More album of that trip. All right, I always use liquid glue whenever I am adding an embossed layer to anything. So we're going to place that right here. And then again, going to use some liquid glue to add my Designer Series paper right in the center. This just gives it a subtle little layer with the pineapples on there. Super cute. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment. Our friendship is timeless. I do have 2 other cards that I'll be sharing with you, so stay with me. I have a great tip for applying the braided jute, so I hope that that will be helpful to you. I love sharing tips and tricks to help you all make your crafting go easier. So as far as my tip goes, the braided jute is very porous, and I just found that by just taking my liquid glue and running a thin line across, it just kind of holds that in place. You can even take it and just kind of fringe it a little bit, makes it a little bit, gives it a little bit more personality. So I'm just coloring the palm trees. Again, I'm using Old Olive for the top and Early Espresso for the bottom. A little bit of hot air. You just want to exhale on that to re-moisten the marker because they are water-based and they dry quickly. But my friends say I have some hot air, so it comes in handy. Next, I'm going to stamp the flower and then take these pieces to my die cutting machine. I've added dimensionals to the back of all my pieces and I have removed the backing. On this one, I did use the foam strip just on the top part of the sentiment layer. We're going to start building our card. And we'll put this on first. Next, I'm going to use the Frosted and Clear epoxy droplets, and we'll just add the center for the flower. And then next, we need to add our baker's twine. So I've already tied my bow, and we're just going to add it on with a glue dot. And there you go. Are you ready to see my other cards? This one's a little bit different. I did use more of the Designer Series papers, and then I did cut out the Aloha with the Early Espresso. I did the same thing, same trick with the jute by adding liquid glue across the center of my card. And I love the freshness of this bundle. Now this one, I don't know if I'll do it again. Paper piecing. cut out the Mango Melody, and then, so I cut the pineapple twice, once with the Daffodil Delight and once with Mango Melody, and then put all those little pieces back in. Then after I was done, I was like, what I should have done was cut out the Daffodil Delight and then just place it over my Mango Melody and trim around with snips, and it would have given me the same effect. Lesson learned, but it was fun and something different. Hope you enjoy all 3 of my cards that I shared with you today. And again, if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like a copy of the mini catalog and the celebration catalog starting January 3rd, you can contact me in the description box below. My website is also in that description box, and so if you're ready to start shopping on January 3rd, you can find the link down below. Happy stamping, y'all!